Approved.
Welcome back to another best ball stream. We are going to be hopping into. Well, are we going to be doing a best ball draft or a puppy today? What do you think? Or best ball mania or a puppy?
I think best ball mania, but I'm down for whatever.
I just didn't know what you guys. Yeah, let's do a best ball mania then.
All right.
I didn't see the team from.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
30 seconds.
Hang on, I'll pull it up.
Did you do the 30-second one?
I did.
Okay.
Let me pull up our last team, Corey. Give me one.
I don't think we actually reviewed that even last stream. Like we didn't thoroughly go through the team.
Yeah,
we were done with it.
Oh, it was that bad?
No,
it was a good team.
It was a different team than we normally draft.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Heavy RB.
0 quarterbacks.
What? You love Rodgers? Get out of here.
How mad
wide receiver room's nasty.
Second.
Wide receiver room's nasty.
Good tight ends too.
Good tight ends.
Some upside, some consistent guys.
Fields is really the upside. Like you just hope he should be playing all the games this year, and he has that rushing floor too. So
yeah, he goes.
Corey, we got after getting the first overall pick in our first draft, we got the second in our second draft. So
we got to get 3 here.
If Corey sees Saquon on a team, I'm pretty sure he's automatic like, oh, this is a good team.
Fine with
Saquon's great.
So Nick, there was a plan for these streams where Nick's getting into sports cards, and he's been ripping packs. We're like, why don't you just rip them on stream? And if there's a guy in the pack that is draftable, kind of, it can be a tiebreaker for any argument we have.
Well,
so what happened?
I went to buy the Donruss optics pack for the downtown, and I saw this pack that had 400 cards. I was like, oh, crazy.
Wait, a single
buy the Costco version in bulk, but I think I ended up just buying the base set. They're all just base.
What is base set? You just get every player base?
Yeah, I think it's just every base print. There's nothing. There's no inserts or anything.
Have you gone through them?
Not all 400, no.
The ones you have gone through, has there been any rookie QBs or anything?
Yeah, there's every one I think they've ever printed on these.
Every 400 players that's ever been in the league.
I think it's the whole it's the whole roster. So,
yeah. So are you going to resell it?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet.
Yeah. So do you have more packs on the way?
Well, I opened it up and I was like, where's all the packs? I was like, what? What did I do? I was kind of disappointed because I was like, well, this isn't fun at all.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Just 400 cards just tossed in a bag.
Pretty much. Yeah. I was like, oh, this was a terrible mistake.
Well,
so maybe next time.
Yeah. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, Nick. All right. Well, we have 5 more people left. Yeah, these, it's not even June yet. So, and now that they have 22nd and 32nd, that splits it up a lot more.
I mean, I feel like 20 seconds aren't a bad thing to do.
No. When you're by yourself, it's fine. With 4 people, I mean, even with 3, there was a few times where we couldn't really fully say our thought on the pick.
So we drafted this one prior to the schedule release. And you can tell that we drafted it prior to the schedule
no.
release because
That's just super unlucky because there's not even many Week 12 buys.
Very unlucky. Because otherwise it's a solid team, but that might do us in.
That probably will do us in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not great.
Unless I mean, it's possible your team.
Unless we just build up a huge lead going into week 12.
Right.
Yeah.
Sneak in the second spot.
Will Shipley when Saquon goes down.
Oh my god.
There we go.
We're not starting it this early.
We'll wait. I'm Shipley will be there at the end.
Probably going to be our highest drafted player, if I had to guess.
It just makes no sense.
Let's get into it.
Especially for like any end of round guy. Like let's think
Awesome.
rationally here. We probably want to spread our exposure out.
No, that's true. You should spread your exposure out unless there's like a crazy edge. Unless there's a crazy edge, which
Unless
there's
it's
not.
Will Shipley.
No, it's Will Shipley isn't some crazy edge. He's definitely one of the top 0 running back picks at the end. But like, it's not like if you had like inside information like about the Rams backfield or something, then it's like I wouldn't diversify at all. I would just get it every time.
That's true.
You got some insider info on a Saquon trade, maybe? Saquon and Kamara.
Saquon trade.
Yeah, let's start a rumor mill up again.
Yeah, Nick led the rumor mill on Kamara. Got Kamara himself to tweet.
I was just sharing what I heard. I'm glad that he fact checked it himself. That was nice.
You're glad he fact checked his own trade.
Yeah, I was just passing along what I'd heard.
What did he say? He didn't tweet at you, right? He just basically addressed.
No, he did. He's just like, no, that's not
tweeted.
true. He's like, that's not true. And then he
tweeted
sent another tweet. He's like, I'm going to the Tennessee Volunteers football game right now or something.
I'm in a robe on an airplane.
Yeah, something weird. I was like, all right. Sounds good, Kamara.
And then Nick got torched in the comments.
Yeah.
He almost had
The DMs were pretty wild, I will say.
Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, we got the 7, so we didn't get the 3 spot.
Yeah.
I don't think I've drafted from the 7th yet.
I don't mind it. I mean, I just don't. I'm glad. Like 8, I don't like because that's kind of where Genty is. But
You don't like Neighbors?
no, I do. But I think you can often get him at 9, 10,
Hmm.
11 sometimes.
Okay.
But yeah, usually here is it's the I'd
I'd
go
love to see Bijan or Gibbs slip.
yeah, Bijan, Gibbs, or Puka. I would just take at 7.
Well, we'll get one of the 3.
Yeah.
Gibbs would be awesome. I've seen people draft him in the top 3.
Yeah, I've seen top 2.
Yeah.
You've seen Gibbs go top 2. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do Puka here.
Yeah.
So that sets up Atlanta if we're going for week 17 later.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you know this by your top of your head already is insane.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
we were
heard him last week.
we were
I think
grilling
he's
him
got it
last
all
week.
memorized.
Absolute Rain Man over here,
I mean,
When you do enough drafts, it just
making
is-
flashcards, making quotes out of remembering who played who.
the
Who
the weeks
do the
What
Bears
was your
play
Rams
week
one?
11?
You had one for the Rams.
no, did you say who the Bears play week 11, Nick?
Yeah. Don't you have the whole
No, I
schedule
don't.
memorized?
The only ones that I care to memorize is week 17. And like I said, the second you draft a team, you draft the correlation, it'll just like stick. So like what was our
We
what
had
was our
the
last
second
team?
pick. We took
We had Fields, right?
Yeah.
quarterback. Yeah,
And then we took a New England guy. Didn't we take Ramondre or something?
yeah.
Yeah, we took Ramondre, I think, over Jaden Blue. Huge mistake.
Didn't we? No, Blue was on that team, right?
he was on the first team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got
should clear
50-50
up.
exposure. I'm not complaining.
Nick's trying to get 100% Jaden Blue right now.
I should actually check my own exposure to Jaden Blue. Not biased being a Longhorns fan or anything.
This would, I mean, if I doubt London actually falls here, but it's probably a little it's probably not too common to get both Puka and London.
All right.
I love Lad.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah.
pretty much any of those top guys. Like I still like Achan too. But I'm fine with any of those.
I don't know. Mike Williams might come in and steal some of his thunder.
Mike,
I mean, they definitely
you mean
got a few
Trey
more
back.
targets this year, but
Bring him back.
Mike Williams is nothing now. It's
Trey Harris maybe, but I think it's clear that he's wide receiver 1
Yeah,
for Justin
and
Herbert,
then
which is amazing.
we'll see if Quentin Johnson can make another type of leap, but I think Trey Harris is going to be good.
They drafted him for a reason. Do not believe in Quentin Johnson at all.
Remade the backfield, so teams are going to have to stack the box a lot against them with Najee and Omari and Hampton.
Okay.
You don't think?
Omari and Hampton is a beast.
Yeah.
Okay, teams aren't stacking the box to stop the run on those.
They run split backs with those two guys like you're
Okay,
not
no one
rolling
runs
out in a dime package.
No one runs split running backs like that anymore.
Well, they could.
Oh, is this it?
Oh no! Why did you just have to troll me like that?
Bringing up some old wounds there.
I don't know, just killing some time in between picks. That's all.
I was like, "What are we looking at right now?" He just said incorrect. That's funny. I'm glad it was PB's team.
Which one?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, oh, man.
All right, so right now I have 53% Jaden Blue exposure.
Dude,
Out of how many drafts?
At
you're
least
over
20.
you're over like 30 or 20 to 30 probably, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of Jaden Cordon Blue.
Fortunately, he's only second for my RB exposure.
Who's number 1?
Nick Chubb.
Oh my gosh.
Nick.
61%.
Oh, God.
I thought you were about to say like 90%.
Bro.
I mean, he's the best last round pick.
Nick, you really shouldn't
Talent-wise?
go all in on one guy and like a Will Shipley, and then he does the exact same thing with Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at my RB exposure. I'm very specific.
I'm sure.
Is it like 50% on everybody?
No, I got a lot of Pacheco, a lot of Braylon Allen.
I like Braylon Allen.
A lot of Brees Hall.
I like Brees.
Yeah, I mean,
Josh
is Brees
Jacobs
gonna
Marshawn
get
Lloyd.
traded?
Jacobs would be
30%.
pretty nice here.
Yeah. Is Brees going to get traded?
I don't think so now. I mean,
Doesn't seem like it, right?
Josh Jacobs, 6 picks past ADP.
Yeah, love that.
Corey, you good with that?
Yeah, that's fine. I do like Terry.
I do too.
Like he goes pretty late.
Yeah, he does.
Cathedral grad.
He's a
Terry
cathedral.
McLaurin.
Nick,
Definitely feels like more of a
Corey's
second
bias
round
is
pick.
always like you. I mean, I guess I've always liked Terry too, but it's funny how you have like players that you'll stick to.
What are you talking about?
Like Terry McLaurin is for sure one of them. I'm trying to think of other like any Colts
Justin
player,
Herbert 2
any
years
Colts
ago.
player. I swear you'll always like no matter. Oh, I feel like that's too late at ADP. I feel like that's a little too late. Tyler Warren, Pittman, Downs. I guarantee you'll be all over all those guys.
I mean, Downs is a great pick.
Okay, I think Downs, and honestly, I think Pittman is decent too. Warren is the one that I'm a little out on.
I love Pittman's ADP.
Yeah, it's so late.
Yeah,
wide
you're
receiver
going to get a wide
So
receiver
many
one, and
targets.
they go in the same range. So
So many
one of them
targets.
will pay off.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah. And then Jonathan Taylor, I feel like no matter where his ADP is, you like.
I mean, he's one of the best running backs in the league. Of course, I'm going to like him.
I know, but he was going like the first round.
He was at like the
He was a
time
turn.
last year.
It was a turn.
Yeah.
And then he went to like 15. And he paid it off.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know about that.
I would have to look at the finishes. I know he had a few spike weeks like at the end of the year, but
235.
That's not
1,400
good.
yards,
Yeah,
11
that's not paying
touchdowns.
it
Not
12
good for a
touchdowns.
running back.
Wait, what was it?
1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns.
He's just so reliant on those rushing yards because he does not catch the ball.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get those receptions, so it's
He's no 2021 JT.
He's still cream of the crop.
now you got Giddens back there.
Yeah. You drafted his backup, so
We drafted a receiving back.
Yeah, because Taylor doesn't do it.
That's fine.
QB's dropping. And
All
does
right.
Anthony Richardson know how to check down?
If
Or?
Josh Allen or Lamar was there, I would take either of them.
just force it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't. It's not really
Well, great
forcing.
ADP
I mean,
value for them and Josh Jacobs. That's pretty
Josh
Force it
Allen,
isn't-
all his stacking partners are later.
Right.
Yeah.
Lamar, I mean, you can get Andrews later, Likely later, Bateman later.
Don't they
If
have
it's not
options?
Lamar, where are we looking?
Well,
Are
I
we
think
going to go Amari
DJ
on that?
Moore.
Lamar's there.
We got to get
I'm
Lamar.
pretty sure that
Maybe we could get Zay.
the Ravens play the Packers too, so that's Josh Jacobs right there.
All right, we got a good value team so far. Tee up Zay, Mark Andrews.
Old Zay won't be.
There's always is there
No,
at 55?
This room would be crazy if Zay was there
Too many badges.
You can throw DeAndre Hopkins up there.
for like a last round pick.
For
Yeah.
yeah.
But the Q thing always scares me.
Hey, that one time we
What?
did it
Decisive.
What's the Q thing?
when we drafted Dak Prescott 60 spots before.
Oh,
That team still advanced.
that was our best team that year.
It was our best team, and imagine how
Crazy.
good it could have been.
Yeah, but what else? What happens if we get sniped on Dak that year? Still probably nuts.
Yeah, I forget how good Dak played that year. I think he was decent though, but
I
I
think
think,
that was a good.
I think he's in for another good year. He's one of my
think-
favorite QB
Yeah. He's got
ADPs right now.
weapons. A lot of weapons now.
We'll see.
Because him and Pickens were both like top 3 in deep ball metrics for whatever those are.
this is one of my
I
favorite.
can't remember the specifics.
It's just
Dax
making
was
up
like
stats.
deep ball accuracy. Pickens was like catch rate. something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, I know what stat you're referencing. It's like whatever Dak's deep ball stat was. It was like one of the top, and then Pickens was
It
like
was a
the
very
best at it.
complimentary stat
Yeah.
line for the two of them.
But this kind of start is definitely like one of my favorites. You get 2 receivers off the bat, throw in like a kind of like an anchor running back, get an elite quarterback, hammer more receivers, and then kind of start taking whatever
Oh,
starts fitting.
there's
on your
Zay.
team.
Yep. Damn, he went 4. That's a crazy receiver room he's got going.
Yeah, and he
Nice
let's see if he
Mario.
pushes. Let's see if he pushes Burrow. Oh well, he did. Yeah, he pushed Burrow.
Yep.
Should we pick him up?
No,
You
we'll see.
stack
I
up
mean,
So
there's for sure rooms that get that stack, the Chase Higgins, and then push Burrow to like whatever 60, 70.
we
Damn, RJ Harvey,
Ridley,
55.
yeah, I mean he was the highest riser of any player.
Steep price.
I mean Sutton, Ridley, Waddle.
yeah.
Those
RJ
are all
Harvey's
guys.
taken.
Isn't it weird to see Hurts at like 50?
Yeah.
Like I mean,
is.
whenever I have Brown and Smith, it's just like an auto click.
Yeah. That seems super late.
Especially with, to me, like
Dude, he
how
does
there's such a
not-
big running or quarterback cliff in the later rounds. It seems like it makes these elite picks even more valuable.
Did they actually ban the tush push? Did that go through?
No.
Not yet. I don't know when they voted on the league rules or when they do vote. I like Calvin Ridley a lot here.
I like Water more.
Or Waddle too.
I mean,
like
I'm fine with
Baltimore.
I'm fine with either.
I like Waddle more than
Yeah.
Ridley.
I would say Ridley has a higher floor, Waddle lower floor but higher ceiling.
Yeah.
I just don't know how good Cam Ward's going to be there.
It is a risk.
Yeah, but Ridley's going to be wide receiver 1.
Okay, I get that, but like,
But he's not like a Malik Neighbors
Yeah.
level of volume wide receiver 1.
But Waddle could be if Tyreek gets traded.
Yeah, that's where that built in.
and it's a much better
I
quarterback.
feel like that's not priced in. ADP wise.
I don't.
He was
Yeah, I
going in
don't
the
think
second
so
round
either.
last year.
Yeah, he was going in the second round. Like, no,
Yeah, he was.
It was like
no,
second, third.
I'm saying I think it must be priced in for him to go so late that
That Tyreek stays.
Actually,
No,
I
but
like
at the
him
same
so
time-
much. I have 53% exposure to him.
No, you're right. No, you're right. Yeah, Waddle. Yeah, Waddle should be for sure going higher.
Yeah,
Big time.
very much agree with that.
If he's a wide receiver 1, I think he's
Like
probably where Tyreek is.
I mean, I would take Waddle
round.
every time. Like, I mean, at ADP, if they gave me at the third round, I'd push it there. But like, I would be willing. If there was no ADPs and you just had to draft, I'd take him in like the second round.
Yeah, I mean, like think about how much of a difference. Obviously, there's some because Tyreek is still there, but how much of a difference on a skill based level is Ladd than Waddle?
I mean, yeah,
They're both pretty great, but
Pretty similar though. Like
Yeah.
obviously, there's different circumstances with Tyreek there, but
Justin Herbert's a better quarterback than
3 rounds ahead.
Mushbrain Tua.
Yeah, but we know Harbaugh loves to run the ball.
I mean,
In terms of fantasy,
well, yeah, but I mean, Ladd's still 8, even with that same mindset.
that
Granted, he was-
3 rounds better. 3 rounds.
Well, no, I don't.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Is like
Yeah,
3
yeah.
rounds.
I think
Yeah.
Ladd will probably have like an average of 10 to 15 targets a game.
He'll get a ton for sure.
Waddle probably like
8 to 10.
I was gonna say like 7 to 10. If Tyreek's gone, maybe it's like 8 to 12.
Oh, so Burrow still is this guy? Wait,
This guy's really pushing him.
where's the guy that had Chase?
Hulk. He's
Oh,
first.
we're on the clock.
His first pick. So
Oh,
he's gonna
no.
get
Jordan
him. He's
Addison's
gonna
a
get him
good
here.
value here.
Yeah, I'm good with Addison.
I don't love Godwin.
I'm good with
I like Buka
Addison.
there.
Addison or Travion.
I would rather get Travion or Addison.
Corey,
Probably
what-
Travion.
What do you think, Corey?
Let's see Travion.
That is a decent value on Addison, though.
Not insane. but-
Someone's going to take this Lamar pick or the Burrow pick from this guy.
If they're smart, they won't. Like if you know you're in a room with really smart drafters, then
A lot of badges in this one. A lot of
Then-
badges in early drafts for sure. The fish start coming in towards.
I mean,
August.
you're one of 3 non-badges in here.
Exactly. we are one of 3.
How do you not have a badge yet? You need to email them.
Dude, I've emailed support.
see, he's
multiple
gonna
times.
get it. He's gonna get
They
Yeah, I
it.
was
won't
wondering
listen.
if I could get one of those cool badges.
Yeah. They're like, dude, you're applying to jobs here and you're asking us for a badge? Come on.
This doesn't correlate.
No,
I'd really
You're fired.
suck. That'd be
Yeah.
really terrible if you got a job there.
so bad, dude. It'd be the worst. We'd have to figure out so much stuff.
Yeah. The logistics.
You think there would be a conflict of interest?
There he goes.
Who? Jordan?
No, he's got Burrow.
No.
Yeah, I fell to him.
And this is why, Nick, when you snipe someone else in a different room, there's going to be teams that get this, and then it's like, okay, you might have. That's one team, like that one, like last year when you hurt my team, and I could have had the Burrow stack.
All right. Well, the first draft we did together, I left him because you got Chase and T.
But yeah, there he goes. And I do think Burrow's ADP by the time the end of the summer comes is going to end up being in the 60s because a lot of people are trying to push it, and he shouldn't be going at the 4 or 5 turn. That's so high for Burrow.
I don't know. He crushed it last year.
Pocket quarterback. There's just no way.
And their offensive line is horrible again.
I just
Kind of didn't matter.
Well, I understand.
Put up MVP numbers though.
Ooh, perfect Ayuk spot.
perfect.
Hopefully Jacoby's gone.
You say hope Jacoby's gone.
Yeah, PB loves him.
And it's those ADP.
But I love Ayuk here.
I mean, we do have Travion. We could go Diggs,
I feel like Diggs could be.
but I still Jacoby. I
Pretty
lean
decent.
over
Off
all of them.
ACL over 30.
Yeah, but there's no one else.
Ah, I mean, I'll vote. My vote's Diggs, but yeah, I mean, you guys can.
I don't care.
You have to have some type of lean.
All right, Diggs.
They're both coming off of ACLs, I guess.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
We can go Drake May late.
yeah, that's a nice little pair with Lamar.
Yeah. Josh Allen 2.0 and Lamar. Sign me up.
That's what they're saying. Patriots think they have their guy.
I mean, I trust Vrabel more than anyone that was in there between him and Belichick.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how their offense is going to run.
Who's their coordinator?
Let me see. It's Josh McDaniels.
Oh, they brought him back.
Yeah, that's right. He replaced Alex Van Pelt.
God, that guy just won't die.
He finished taking a dump in Jim Irsay's house and came back for a rehire.
Yeah, dude. What cockroach that guy is.
You remember that story, Corey?
Yeah, Jim Irsay took a shit at his house.
He just disappeared in the bathroom for like a solid 30 minutes during their like meeting for him to be the Colts offense coordinator.
No, the coach.
Oh yeah, the head coach.
When they had him on a plane, he was going, and they're like, "No, turn this shit around. Come back."
Oh, they fell for it, dude. Why
The
would you
Raiders
ever trust
fell for it.
anyone out of New England?
Dude, Raiders fell for that stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, Raiders and the Patriots don't have the rivalry that Colts and the Patriots do.
True.
He did that just out of spite.
Yeah,
He was
probably.
like, he reported right back to Bobby Kraft after that and was like,
Was it an upper decker? What was it?
I don't know.
he was gone for a long time apparently. Where the
Well, I'm saying that's the only way you would know if it was like a spite shit. If like otherwise, like how would you know?
You're muted, Nick.
All right, 90. 90. What's our team looking like? We have
Pretty balanced.
Andrews with our 9th round pick. I would still like to get another receiver here. Yeah, I would say Downs or Cup.
Those are only two, so
I like Downs better.
yeah.
Although
I
Seattle
lean
got
Downs.
the coordinator from the Saints, right?
Yeah, Kubiak. They do have Kubiak, but yeah. So
They also have
JSN.
Sam Darnold,
which
I don't mind that.
You can definitely.
I definitely resonate. You know, I'm not saying Josh Downs is a better quarterback than Sam Darnold. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Sam Darnold looked like the old Sam Darnold in his last game with Minnesota.
Last couple.
The last couple, you're right. Not even
It
just
mattered.
Yeah, and they just gave him the bag. It was like, here you go.
He played well, but
Yeah, until it mattered.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of always the Vikings thing, though.
They just haven't had a quarterback.
Yeah, unless you get the Minneapolis Miracle against the Saints, then the Saints just gift you a win.
That's right. You had a couple tough.
What is this, Josh? After having
Observing his
for a
off
very
behavior.
long and awkward period.
His wife. You know,
That's
Yeah.
insane.
he's freaking beta over here. My wife said I can't go to Indy. She doesn't like that guy. I can't be friends with him.
That's crazy. For the wife to notice, like, this is odd.
Yeah.
He's been gone for so long. I know it's McDonald's, but even for him, he's been gone a long time.
That's crazy. Jared Goff go a pick? That's way a major reach, is it not? For Goff, isn't he going like the 120s?
114.
I don't know what that guy's doing.
It's around early.
2
We got
rounds.
Laporta and Amon-Ra.
I mean, yeah, I guess he just wanted to secure it, but he could have easily had him at 104. That would still been like 10 picks ahead.
And
of ADP.
113.
Yeah. He probably had him in the queue.
Yeah,
Messed up.
might have been a Q mistake.
Look at all the QBs falling too.
A lot of them.
Like he just drafted Goff over Mahomes.
Well, he has the stack.
I know.
Yeah.
But like, that's crazy.
Justin Fields just went before Mahomes.
That I understand the upside for the rushing, but Goff,
Garrett Wilson, I guess.
It is weird to see Mahomes go like at
so late.
like 100, but like he's always a candidate just to completely crush a regular season.
Yeah.
If teams start going back like what we saw last year when every team has just gone towards that too high safety type of look and it just kind of reduced, passing in general for the whole league, especially like deep ball passing. But if things start to the pendulum starts to swing back and you start to see teams, stacking boxes again or what, and that's Mahomes could have a crazy year when that starts to happen.
Cam Scatterboo going at 100 is asinine.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, especially because Tyrone Tracy did pretty good last year.
Could have a.
I think we have to go.
I would say
Andrews
here.
Yeah, you go Andrews. I mean, Scatterboo is a great college running back. I don't know how well he'll translate. I don't think his body will last the way he runs. Dude runs into people for fun.
Would you rather have Tracy at ADP?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
In a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Tracy kind of pivoted off to the end, Nick was right on Tracy.
He didn't have much competition in front of him. Singletary.
Oh yeah. You had one good season in Houston. I'm just like, oh,
that's what I mean. Like,
let's go get him.
Thought it was with the Bills.
No, it was at Houston.
Well, he was with the Bills originally, but
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
His breakout year was down in Houston with D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah, here's the quarterback pocket right here.
Where's Damian Pierce going, Nick?
Undrafted.
Yeah, I think he's gone. They drafted someone else. I think they got
Woody Marks.
Woody Marks from USC.
What do you think of him, Nick?
He was okay. There was just so many good running backs this year. Like, I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of guys like that, or the kid from Oregon was pretty good. James.
Ollie Gordon
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's the guy from Oregon, but Ollie Gordon could be a contender, but he's got a lot of competition in front of him. So I don't know.
Yeah, because Jalen Wright.
Yeah, I'm not very bullish on him at all, but guys that like naturally just fall number 2 on the depth chart, I don't mind it.
Buffalo would be a run back for
Ray Davis.
Oh wait, no, never mind. We don't have Philly. I'm trying to think of the Jets, but Braylon Allen, I guess we could target later for Drake May.
I
really don't like Najee this year.
Okay, you were just saying in the very beginning of the call here, Double
they'll-
backfield. Here we go. They're
I like Hampton better.
Or we get the Bateman stack. I don't know, but I
Yeah.
don't like Bateman as much at 116 as I've had in years past. But it is part of the stack. What do you guys think? Running back or
I mean-
Bateman? I'm fine with either because I do like Charbonnet a lot.
Yeah, I like Sharps.
Yeah.
Probably need another running back here.
Humphrey Kenny is not reliable.
And he might get traded.
He did great with his opportunities.
If Kenneth Walker got traded, where do you think Charbonnet would be drafted?
Probably like 7th.
Seventh.
You think that? I was
I mean,
I would
Kenny's
get like
going
the
in
4th
sixth.
or 5th round.
I was gonna say 5th, 6th. Kenny's going in the 6th.
Yeah, Kenny's going in the 6th with Charbonnet there. So my idea is like
Right.
Charbonnet, no one's seen like a full season, but what we have seen is
Scroll
what
up
he's
a
done in
little,
limited
Alex.
time, and he's crushed.
What running backs are going in the 4th and 5th round?
Like I think he's for
Hampton,
sure
Harvey.
okay. I think he's going right around.
It's a tough tier to break into.
I mean,
Right, I think he's going in round 4, like after Cook, Kyron, Jacobs, Chase Brown. I would
Okay,
Kenneth
I
Walker.
would say I take Charbonnet over Hubbard, Mixon. Maybe not Mixon. Hubbard, Kamara for sure.
Yeah, he's a 4th round.
Over James.
He's like a 4th round pick.
Over Henderson. Yeah,
People love RJ Harvey.
I see that.
That's crazy.
You got Tip Major in the chat. Did you pull that up, Alex?
What's up, buddy?
I gotta
Welcome back.
find this guy on. Oh, are we streaming on Twitter? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Najee Harris, I
You got any good tips?
was
Tip?
no, I was
Sorry, I was talking
chatting
to
with
Tip.
Felix. I told him we have to have him back.
Yeah, we should have whoever back. Anyone, please.
We love it.
All right.
I mean, PB, you should be pulling people from the dog bowl that you beat.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
reach out. I mean, I'm sure there's a few people.
What place did you land in the NFL Dog Bowl?
2nd place.
You're muted.
You're muted again, Nick. How did that happen mid-com? Like, did you just click
That's
mute while
I
talking?
think I might have hit my mic cord.
Oh, okay.
He came in 2nd. How close were you to 1st, though? I remember it
I-
being Sweat, but
It was like 5 points away. It would have taken. What happened in that crazy game with the Rams and Buffalo? Like it would have taken like another overtime, maybe.
You needed Shakir to get more points.
Well, Shakir, but I had Josh Allen, who was the one that was crushing. Like if Josh Allen had another rushing touchdown, I would have won.
Hmm.
Or I guess, yeah, if like Shakir scored like a 40-yard touchdown.
Man, you hated Shakir too. Yeah. Don't.
Corey,
You're about to make it. You're about to say, yeah, I actually liked him.
I mean, what did I don't know. I forget what he did last year. I'd have to go check. Like
He was
as
your
a
wide
safety.
receiver 1. That's what he did.
In 1 week, yes, I had him on my team, but
If Marvin Mims is there, take him.
Oh yeah, Drake May got sniped on us.
oh, hold on here. So we have Rams. Is Herbert here?
No, he's gone.
no.
So we're looking at.
We already talked about Drake May, just a 2 quarterback.
Yeah,
He
but
got
now we're gonna be
taken.
looking at Tua later.
He's gone.
Probably.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
gone.
Just got taken.
Oh,
So yeah, I guess what's the running backs? Hold on, keep Mims up, but
ETN.
ETN is decent value there. I'm fine with
I
Mims.
like
or
ETN there. They'll be good in the beginning of the season at least.
All right. Well, what quarterbacks now can we pivot to?
Tua, Stafford. Well, what bye weeks do we have to worry about?
12 or 7.
7. Okay,
7.
so Tua, Stafford. Is that it?
Yep.
You can get Penix with the stack against the Rams, right?
Yeah, but then we don't have Mooney or London. We
You
have to
get
get
Pitts.
Pitts.
We have a tight
I'd
end.
rather go to
Yeah, I mean,
I think he could. I think he's going to have bigger.
Who's your wide receiver 3 there now?
bigger
It's not.
weeks.
Please make sure we get a quarterback before Richardson's our last. And that's what we end up doing.
Okay.
Please.
I think you mean Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I would literally say Daniel Jones over Richardson too if we were voting.
We don't have to play this game every single time we do a draft. So.
No, but our team might end up. Like, look at these quarterbacks that are going off the board right now. Like I don't think we should reach on Tua at 138. I think we should push him.
I think we got to hope Jaden. Oh, Blue's already gone. Never mind.
No, we can get Tua at 151.
Yeah, that's when we should.
Can you just pull up the player list? We got to start
151 round.
I like Spears. Tony Pollard's good.
Yeah, I like Ferguson. I like Njoku, Kincaid, Ferguson, and Benson all at this next pick. Like any of them is like perfectly.
You
fine.
like Chief?
Yeah, I like Njoku. I mean, yes, they drafted a tight end, but I mean, right now it's pretty much like Judy and.
I think that was more of a play because Stefanski loves the 2 tight end sets.
Yeah, I think Njoku is.
We're just fully committing back to the Browns brand of football that we know and love. Run heavy, got 2 amazing running backs coming in, got that second tight end that we've really been missing.
So that makes me
I'm not worried about Njoku
at all.
I know. I've Njoku is probably one of my highest down tight ends.
I mean, the only wide receiver upgrade we made was Deontay Johnson. So,
well, he's not gonna be on the team.
We'll see. They're either banking on Cedric Tillman. Like,
what do you guys think here?
Breakout.
I mean, we could pass on if we're going Tua. We can get Johnny Smith too.
Johnny Smith's gone already. He went at like 100.
I like some of the other running backs a little bit later, and I don't think we're desperate there.
No, I take Juku.
Did you say Juku?
Yeah, I did say Juku.
Okay, I'd never heard that nickname before.
Me either.
Ever heard of Juku before?
No, I thought I don't know if you said like Dooku, like Count Dooku, or I didn't
play Duke. He's a Duke guy, so it does play.
David Njoku went to Duke.
He's definitely not a Duke guy. He went to Miami.
To you.
Went to the U.
We're all over the place here.
I'm just making sure everyone's on their toes.
Need some packs to rip right about now.
Yeah, this is when we should be. Well,
Fun fact, David Njoku went through our program to get recruited to Miami, and we gave him a free membership. So without that membership, probably would have been, went to Miami.
Probably would be at Duke.
Relevant.
Probably, yeah, he probably would be at Duke.
He'd probably be.
I don't know if he would have gone to Duke. I mean, Miami and Duke are pretty. Duke's a pretty, established school.
Division I programs.
I feel like you go.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I'll be honest.
I feel like
I mean, Corey, you're starting quarterbacks out of Duke, so
yeah, that's true. You're a big Duke guy.
No,
Dukies.
Maybe he went to the Colts because they kind of have the Duke helmets.
We need the Duke stack here. Daniel Jones and Njoku.
I do like those alternate unis for the Colts, though.
The nighttime or whatever it is.
Yeah, the Duke helmets.
Yeah.
They're not Duke helmets.
They basically are Duke helmets.
They're not.
I need to see Danny Dimes.
Duke is white. Duke is white and blue.
They have alternates.
Okay.
You've never seen the Blue Devils in all black?
I have seen those.
It's awesome.
All right, so 2 at 151. And then are we done? We're done at quarterback. We're done at.
We could probably be done at tight end.
I guess we can just wait to see for the last round, whatever value's there, but could be done at tight end. Then we need like
running backs.
Three more running backs for sure.
See, those are awesome unis.
Pretty similar. Pretty similar.
And close.
Corey, pretty similar.
If you look at
Danny Dimes.
I think those Duke unis are awesome.
I have an Indiana Knights jersey. It's dope.
Okay. All right, so we got 2 on this round.
All right, let's look at some. We need to find some running backs after this because at 14, I feel like the next 3 rounds we have to go running back.
There's some good ones mixed in here.
Garendo. I really just mix and match a lot of these guys. Garendo, Rashad White, Bigsby, Algier. We're definitely taking all of them.
Can you go to just running backs real quick? You still get Braylon
Rico, I
Allen.
don't take a lot of. Roshan, I don't take a lot of. Dylan Sampson, I don't take a lot of.
Roshan's about to be
Eckler,
RB1.
I'm taking none of.
What do you mean he's about to be your RB1?
He's about to be our RB1. That's what I mean.
What?
No.
Tell
I
me
mean
why.
what I said, and I said what I mean.
Right, but now explain. I need to
You
learn.
said that last year too.
No, I liked
Oh my
Roshan
God.
last year because it was like
Tua.
oh my
goes
gosh.
right
Oh
away.
no, we're in this spot again.
Yeah.
You should
Stafford.
have taken Jordan
Stafford.
Addison.
Stafford now. We need to get. We cannot be taken.
We're not.
Why is McCarthy still on board? That's kind of wild. Is the Jefferson draft just?
By week 8. All right.
Well,
we're good.
not our first pick, but
It's okay.
Not
At
our
least they're
second.
not the same bye week.
it was kind of our fault. We were talking too much about the Colts.
No, that he just got taken 6 picks ahead
Yeah,
of
but does he
ADP.
have Tyreek or Jonnu?
He's really.
Tyreek.
Yeah,
And A-Chain.
that makes
I was
sense.
just seeing that coming.
Yeah, but it was still been quite the reach at 137. Like Stafford to a. Like, come on, it's not a huge difference there. I mean, Stafford's probably more durable. I mean,
Stafford definitely
He
more
did just get
durable.
Devontae Adams. Like,
and he got
there
Adams.
could be worse scenarios.
He's played a game with a literal broken back before.
Yeah,
All you gotta do is go watch that video where he's in Detroit and he get absolutely clobbered. He's like, and they're like pulling him off the field. He's like, no, I'm staying in. Give him a helmet.
Yeah.
And he comes in and throws another ball for like a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you not love cheering
Like
for that?
limping off the field and someone just like pats him on the back. He's like, ah.
You're like, oh, that's what hurt.
Dog.
He might be my favorite quarterback. One of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. What?
He's the fucking man.
Yeah.
He gets no love because he spent so many primetime years in Detroit when they were irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like he's doing stuff
Didn't he have
that
Megatron though?
Yeah.
yeah.
But they didn't have anything else.
He was doing stuff that like
about,
Roger
like,
mimics, Mahomes mimics before they ever did that stuff.
What
Yeah.
about Braylon Allen here?
I would go Garendo, Bigsby, or Allen, but I'd go in ADP order just for like the uniqueness factor. So like I would Garendo, Bigsby, unless there's bye weeks. Is there any like weird like do we have like 2 of 1 bye week? No.
114, 8, 9.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I mean Garendo, if he's there 20 picks past ADP, like
Yeah.
to me, he has to be one of the leading candidates for best 0 RB candidate just because I mean
McCaffrey's backups, handcuffs have always been
yes.
some of the most valuable year after year.
And he's
At least get a
an
game or
athletic
two out of him.
freak.
Yeah.
Jordan Mason's gone. I know they drafted somebody.
The kid from Oregon, James.
Oh yeah, Jordan James. And I've mixed in Jordan James, but you can get him in like the last round. So like if you miss out on Grendo, still want a flyer with upside, I do take some Jordan James.
They'll get their shot.
Hopefully Tank. No, he's gone. Braylon Allen. If Braylon Allen's there, that'll be nice.
Are we done at receiver?
We could take.
Like tee up like Hopkins late.
Yeah, we could probably take Hopkins late.
Lamar?
Did we take Bateman though?
No.
No,
We did pass on him.
Yeah, because we took Andrews instead of him.
No, but I thought we had another decision. It wasn't where Andrews was. It was like 20 picks later.
Yeah,
I think it might have been where
I think that might have been our QB round.
Did we take
Maybe
Bateman?
not.
We did not take Bateman.
No.
Charbonnet, I think, is who we took.
Yep.
What do you guys think of Christian Kirk this year?
I like him.
Round
Of course you like him, PB.
slot guy for
Goes
CJ
around
Stroud.
like
I mean,
130. Like
he's got an easy path to be wide receiver too. There, you got a rookie receiver
like
that he's
Kirk kind
competing
of
with
more than
outside of
rookie.
Nico, but
And Nico is like hurt for at least 3 or 4 games every year.
Yeah, so I've been drafting a lot of them.
Yeah, I have 2.
How much of an upgrade is CJ Stroud from Trevor Lawrence, though?
I mean, he's a downgrade for sure, but like,
Oh,
Was waiting for that.
Stroud did have a tough year
Absolutely.
last year, I think.
Speed that one up for you, Peebs.
yeah, you did. Or it was a trap, I think.
We take Hopkins here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take Hopkins here.
What at 175? Oh, I guess is this
Yeah, he's
ADP really
he's been
180?
going up.
What are the running backs on the board after Hopkins? Man, yeah,
Handcuffs, but I think like Marshawn Lloyd's a good one.
DJ Giddens.
Okay, yeah, Hopkins, and then we need to just like only
Definitely not
focus
more
on
Shipley.
running backs.
Yeah, running back room is it's not great.
I mean, it's
got
pretty
2
solid if
sure
if
starters.
Walker's are gone.
Yeah, but what's the rumors on Walker right now? I know
There's been lots of trade rumors with him.
Yeah, but nothing's, who to who?
The
Dallas?
Bears. The Bears have been one of the candidates. The Cowboys.
Bears, Cowboys.
The Bears and Cowboys have been the candidates for a lot of the running back trade rumors, whether it's Travis Etienne, Kenneth Walker.
Seahawks, Bears, Cowboys, Bengals in that graphic.
I don't think the Bengals would make a move.
Broncos.
I mean, I could see the Bengals just
Talking.
Chase Brown.
They just drafted someone, and Chase Brown's been good.
Yeah, but a Chase Brown to me isn't really like a
He's not a workhorse.
He was pretty workhorse last year.
I was going to say he did pretty good last year.
Not like long term though. Like I have worries. He's not that type of build.
I understand the concerns, but
If is Giddens still there, I feel like Giddens should be our next pick.
Of course he should.
Okay, you were just saying how JT
does
doesn't.
Richardson know how to check down though?
Yeah, no, I think, but like let me see. Devin Neal does have the chance to be like, I mean, talk about trade rumors. Kamara could easily be gone. So I mean, I guess
Stir it up, Nick. Get it started.
I just don't think Anthony Richardson is like not a check down guy. Like if the pocket collapses,
yeah, but we think it's going to be Daniel Jones, Nick.
So I don't know how like a pass catching receiver.
Daniel Jones will check it down.
Daniel Jones is not going to be a quarterback the entire year.
Most of it.
No, I guarantee you. What's going to happen is
I'd rather have Devin Neal.
Take Devin Neal. That's fine.
We might be able, we'll probably get both. I mean, it's likely. It's not.
What's going to happen is Richardson's going to be week 1 starter.
No, he's not. I think Daniel Jones is your week 1 starter.
I think
you actually agreed with me on this. What are we talking about? I literally in the text.
I think it's going to be a camp battle.
No,
I said Daniel Jones will be the week 1 starter, and you're like you're late to this, or I forget what you said. Like you seemed like you knew that.
No, what I'm saying is either he's week 1 starter and he plays 4 games and he's ass, and then he's out for the rest of the year, and then it's just Richardson. Because you have to think about from the other side too, like it's last year for Richardson. So like, and these guys, we're playing for jobs here. So like, we can't just be keeping a rotating circle of quarterbacks throughout the year.
I mean, you guys have kind of a gauntlet to start.
Yeah.
The Dolphins, we talking about? So bye weeks.
Yeah, wrong.
I mean, that was preseason.
I think the Broncos are going to have the best defense.
Oh, maybe not. That's a bad sign for you then, though.
What do you mean a bad sign?
It means like Daniel Jones can fucking win these games and still be the starter after week 4.
He's not.
You guys have a cake schedule. Oh my god.
Yeah, we sucked last year.
Wait, go back to last year and have the 4th hardest schedule in the league.
Is it our pick?
No, we got a while.
Okay.
You also have to remember we play in the AFC South, one of the worst divisions in the NFL.
Dude,
we play AFC West.
Walk. That is a cakewalk.
Blank screen.
PB's having an aneurysm because he can't see the draft board.
I was having like
Take a breather. Take a breather. It's okay.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Don't
Sorry.
worry.
What's happening?
You have 2 picks left. Don't worry, PB.
Pick 199. I don't know.
Oh my god.
All right, we're good.
Oh, you know what tight end I love targeting here is Chig.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
You think we
I
need
think he's
got some
another
upside
Andrews
for,
and Joker?
We need to target running
Running
backs right now, though.
I know. I was just throwing it out there because anytime I see his name pop up,
Like Blake Corum to me, Jordan, or we already have Garendo, Jaleel McLaughlin,
Nick Chubb.
Nick needs more exposure.
Hopefully Blake Corum's there. Like
I
I
do like Taj Brooks.
Quez, but
What about well, take one of these guys, but
Corum's with Stafford too.
yeah, that's fine. Who am I thinking of?
thought they just drafted another running back.
Yeah, Jarquez, and that's who I've been targeting because I think he has a
He's
little
gone
more
already.
juice. But
He's gone.
Where did he play last year?
I actually don't know.
Hunter?
Who's
He played at Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn.
who's Steelers backup?
It's Warren and Caleb Johnson, but it's not backup. It's gonna be like a committee.
It's going to be the same split probably.
Yeah, it'll be Caleb Johnson's like Najee. But I could see Warren having a bigger role. Maybe as the season goes on, Caleb Johnson's role increases, but they do like him a lot. And he is like a 3-down type of back.
Yeah. If he went to a bigger name school, I know Iowa's not been great recently.
They also have Trey Sermon too.
Yeah, but what? We're talking about Trey Sermon.
No way you're still on Trey Sermon.
No, I can't remember who their backups were.
Learned a lot on the Colts, and he's like finally ready to do something.
No, probably
years
not.
later.
Probably not. I will say when he had the opportunity, I mean, he did well. But he's not. I mean, I'm not saying draft him. He probably doesn't even get drafted.
Yeah,
Well, he's
undraftable
playable in
stamp
fantasy.
for me. That's you can. Yeah, no drafting him.
Nobody's ever drafted him. Not even a projected last pick. Right next to Trey Lance.
R.I.P.
We should probably draft Trey Lance, even though he's in the Canadian League.
What do we need here?
Running back again, probably. No, AF6. I know we honestly probably could go another running back. It's probably whatever value.
Oh, what about Tutu?
Yeah, Tutu actually makes a lot of sense on this team.
Yeah. What, 4th or 5th receiver?
Or Ray because of the Atlanta stack.
No.
Yes.
No.
I think Tutu is probably a little bit safer.
No, I agree. You get the
games.
wide receiver 3 with your quarterback, but Ray is still like at this point of the draft. I mean, he's even there. Is Ray gone already?
He had some boom weeks.
Well, he's a wide receiver. Yeah, he went.
No, he's gone.
See, someone else was thinking.
Yeah.
All right, Tutu's there, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is a great team to put Tutu on.
You want to do a little team review, Alex?
Yeah. Walk us through it.
All right, so obviously took Puka in the first round there, which led us to Stafford, which we knew we were going to take right off the bat. Stafford was the go-to, definitely. Got Lamar with Mark Andrews.
And Hopkins.
D-Hop run back. What's the week 17 matchups for the Rams?
That's Green Bay, Jacobs
run back. And then for the Rams?
We don't have Atlanta piece. But
Atlanta piece, but that's all right. Running back room, obviously leaning on Josh Jacobs and hoping that Travion is the starter there. Maybe Kung Fu Kenny gets traded away, and we've got a path to 3 RB1s with some healthy handcuffs. Receiver room, as always, looking very strong. It's a staple in the fantasy football formula. And then, obviously, Andrews with Lamar. And a little bit of Chief to round us out.
Very, very solid team there. I like it a lot.
AFC North tight ends are big playoff times, you know.
All right. Well, next stream, we'll see if Nick has his new cards by then,
Packs
so he
ready.
can
Probably not.
rip some packs. But he got scammed this last one, so
No, I think you just misread the label.
I don't know if I got scammed, but
we'll say you got.
maybe should have read some fine print.
We'll say you got scammed just for the sake of the video.
Appreciate it.
And rip some packs, which, well, I don't know. I always loved watching people rip packs, even if I have no
Financial
investment in them. But
Yeah,
I just,
entertaining.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
So we'll use that to maybe break some tiebreakers and guide some of our teams if there's a player.
Hopefully, you're pulling a lot of Anthony Richardson cards.
Yeah, just loaded.
You probably get him at a nice discount right now if you want Corey. Now's your time.
Yeah, well, it is the time.
All right. Well, that'll do it. We'll be back on. I'm forgetting our schedule. Or Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern time. All right. That'll do it. And we'll see you next time.